不对啊，在哪？
Happy to make another video, and in that video, I'm going to be apologizing to hideouts because obviously I got false information, or you guys got false information. Good day. So I've been on YouTube for over 10 years and I've never had to make this kind of video before. But it's time for me to make an apology video. And hideouts, I am sorry. I was way too harsh on you in my last video and went way too in on you under false information that I received. I know you'd be happy to hear that, but don't click off just yet because this entire situation is so messed up and that everyone that watched my last video was lied to. And basically what transpired is the wrong person got unbanned and the person that's innocent got caught in the crossfire and is now banned from Apex even though he did nothing wrong. So, let's get to the bottom of what's transpired in the last 48 hours and why I have to make this apology / update video on the cheating saga. So if you're living under a rock, you might not have heard this, but Hideouts was in a game of Apex Legends. He died to a Chinese team, and then within 5 minutes, all 3 of them got banned, murked off the universe. Catch you later.
不对啊，在哪？
真的啊！
Holy shit！
你也被 ban 了！
啊！
我操！我
全
怎么
被 ban
办？
了，我跟你说。
In what looked like an absolute crash out from Hideouts because we could confirm through 2 of the players' perspectives that they were definitely not cheating in any visible way. You can see Nemesis recoil up in every burst. That's not a script. But at this point in time, there's been 0 cheating. 0. No wall hacks, no aimbots, none of that stuff, because we went through and reviewed their entire gameplay. Except there was a catch. We couldn't see the gameplay from the ballistic in their team. So I did what I could to get as much information as possible and got a translator to interview the 2 players we could see and ask them what they thought about the ballistic. Can you verify the 3rd person wasn't cheating?
In our perspective, we can't confirm he's not cheating as well because he don't have his VOD.
So, neither of them could vouch for the ballistic, but this is kind of where it gets suspicious and this is where the lies start creeping in. So the next step is, did they get boosted by this ballistic? Is this someone they play with on a regular basis? Let's just say he was cheating. I still don't think Fry should be banned if it's the first time playing.
In Fry's perspective, he's first time playing with the 3rd person, the ballistic.
Does Kua have like VODs? Because I tried to look on Billy. Could I look at his old? Does he regularly play with that guy, or like how often do they play together?
Koa same as well, bro. Koa same as well. So, he played with him before, but it's a long time and just once or just 1 day.
Okay, if I could see Kua's old gameplays, I would like to see like the VOD from last week to go through it.
He'll try to upload and he'll send it to you.
I just don't understand Billy much. Now, Fry's the lifeline from that team. We could go back in his Twitch stream, see all his VODs, and prove that he didn't play with the ballistic or Cower the Ash on a regular basis, and that was just a once-off that he was on that team as they were looking for a fill. But Cower, who's a popular streamer on Billy, I couldn't find any VODs for, so I specifically asked for VODs from this player. It was a little bit confusing because he said he didn't have VODs, but he assured me him and the ballistic aren't friends and they only had played once before. But that, my friends, was a blatant lie. But at that time, I didn't know, so I thought he was innocent and that Hideouts crashed out and wrongly banned both of them. It wasn't until after my video that some people went back through and fact-checked Cower and found old gameplay, heaps of it playing with Piercing Cold.
Just once or just 1 day.
And they could prove that they were not only playing together regularly, but they were good friends. So obviously he had lied to us about that. But not only that, he had definitely lied about not knowing if he was a cheater. Because if you play with someone regularly and you don't know they're a cheater and you're an Apex Predator, because if you get that good at the game, it should be very easy to tell if the people you are playing with are cheating. And this is where things get strange, because Cower, keeping in mind, is somewhat of a popular streamer on Billy, so wanted to protect his reputation. Keep this in mind, because out of the blue, the ballistic comes out and says, yes, I cheated, guys, but only claimed to have started cheating a week before. And I don't believe any of it for a second. So now we know the ballistic was definitely cheating. That is confirmed. But the 1 week cheating? Nah, absolutely not. That Ballistic was a predator. Why would he get to Apex Predator and then randomly decide to start cheating? That doesn't make sense. That motherfucker was cheating the whole time, and Kawa would have had to have known that and was using the cheater to get free RP. Basically getting boosted. And he thought his friend coming out and being like, hey, I just downloaded cheats a week ago would be his way of get out of jail free card. Like, oh, I didn't know he was cheating. He only just started cheating. Bitch, you lied once, ain't nobody gonna believe you. And they didn't. He was getting torched on Bilibili, so had to come out with a big apology video to try to save his reputation. But at this point, it's too little too late for me, and I think everybody else. You guys know the saying, fool me once, something, I don't actually know the saying. Anyway, I feel incredibly bad because I know all this information simply because of Fries. He was the one that just happened to get on the wrong squad that day, happened to get in the wrong lobby, and happened to kill hideouts and gets his account torched because of it. Keeping in mind that I said someone was wrongly unbanned. Yes, Kawa, the liar, the guy that was getting boosted the entire time, had his count unbanned. He is currently able to play Apex Legends and find a new cheater to boost him, whereas Fries, the guy that had played with this guy for the first time ever, has his account torched. He can prove this. We can go back in his VODs and see this. He is the one that has provided all this information to update us on this current situation, as he is still banned, and he can even prove that he wasn't even meant to be on that squad that day. The cheater and Kawa had actually planned to play with the Chinese Nicewig, one of the biggest streamers in China for Apex Legends. He was actually going to play with them, but had to last minute cancel because he was busy, which is where Fries comes in, and he's the one that gets torched instead. Super unfortunate situation for him, and I feel like we need justice. But that is all for today, guys. I'm sorry I brought you the wrong information in my video before. I tried to do my best detective work, but apparently I didn't do good enough. Next time I'm gonna have to lie detector and drug test everyone I interview to ensure you guys get the best facts. I just want to say the Strike Pack and Zim video is still coming out. It's taken longer than expected because that community is so secretive and it's so scummy, but you'll see that video soon enough. I promise you it's on the way and bits and pieces are already recorded. Lastly, I've just made a gym channel that I'll be uploading to weekly. If you're interested, check it out, and I'll see you guys in the next gaming video if not. Peace out, have a wonderful day, see you all later. I'm doubling, Bristle! They're trying to res, I'm stopping it! Boys time! Bad boys tonight. This shit's fun as hell.
You guys, listen to this. Watch this. Mighty Zeus, god of thunder from down under. Mirage here, wishing you a very special, non-denominational happy holidays. You didn't know I could do that, do you? Huh? I didn't know I could do that. Anybody have a lozenge? That really, I might be bleeding in the throat right now.